Hi, this video today is about working the inner thighs. So if there's ever been some tightness along the inner leg that you felt along your inner knee, then this is definitely a video for you to watch. So what we need today is a ball, and you get to choose the intensity. So if you use the air hockey ball, it's going to be pretty intense. If you use a tennis ball, a little less intense. If you use a racket ball, probably the softer one is going to actually feel quite good if this inner side area is quite sore. We'll need a blanket or a pillow, and then 2 blocks. And if you don't have those, then just get 3 really squishy pillows from the couch or from the chair or something like that. And then join me on the floor, have a seat. So I'm going to take these blocks to the sides here, bring the bottoms of my feet together, and turn the blocks at an angle so they actually face the same way as my thigh bone here. If you look to the side, and it's catching right under my knee, and it's holding the knees up so I'm not having to work. And they can go as high as you want, depending on how the inner thighs feel. So for me today, this is actually a good one to have them in this middle option, so they're not all the way low, they're in the middle, and they're not in the highest ones. You get to choose. So we're taking this then, just to the flesh. So here's my knee, I'm coming in just a little bit from there, and I'm pressing down into it and squeezing my knee up into the ball, and then relaxing back down. So you should see my knee move just a touch, and bring it back. This one stays pretty relaxed. And then from here, I'll bring this a little bit further in. There's a lot of flesh along the inside of the leg, yeah, a lot of muscle there. So you get to find out which parts enjoy this the most. And remember, it's not about big motions. It's about a little motion and having a little bit of pressure on the ball so that the muscles actually feel it. And then we slide a little further in, perhaps. So this should feel good and into hurts so good. If it feels hurts so bad, then it's probably a good idea to stop. And maybe get a massage, maybe check something else out, do something else for those muscles, rather than try to work them anymore. So this in general is to get a little loosening in that particular inner thigh area. And you can go all the way in toward your pubic bone. I don't recommend it. It doesn't feel comfy at all. So I generally say to stop about halfway up the thigh, because the muscles start getting really tense. There's a lot more going on there. If your arm gets tired, then use both hands. And it's just the weight of your hand. You're not really pushing too much in there. Now the best part of this is to notice if you're actually breathing. So take a few moments, and maybe those moments are with no movement. And you just feel what's going on where the ball is, in your leg, even in your other leg, in your body, in your back. And then maybe add the knee movement again. Or for today, just bring the weight of the ball into those muscles and just feel how tense they might be. Yeah? Because breathing in and of itself can do some tremendous things. You might envision breathing in and out at the point of the ball, if you choose not to do the movements today. And I bet you'll notice some relaxation even that way, right? So for me, as soon as my thumb comes in contact with my belly, or with the pubic area, I know that that's about as far as I need to go. But again, you can go all the way in toward the pubic bone. It's just, it gets really sensitive. And then we'll release that. So first off, we want to feel how the two sides feel differently. So we might squeeze the legs up. And from there then stand, or to do any pose that you'd like. But the pose I'd like to do today is Warrior 2 because it requires some inner thigh flexibility. So I'd step wide, and we rotate this leg out, and then sink into that pose to notice what's going on in this leg that we've just rolled. And right off the bat, I know that that feels so much more solid, feels so much more relaxed than this one. Then from there, if I were to shift, pivot, sink into this side here, yeah, it feels like this knee is tracking right toward my toes. There's a lot more fluidity as I use that to build some strength in the thighs, and also to just be able to stay in the pose a little longer, and to build some stamina there. Really. So now your option is to just do the one side, to take a walk around the house to see how that feels, to head back to the beginning of the video and start it all over for the other side, or to just be done with it for today, for sure. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email, ask for a Skype session, any of those things, give me a call, we can chit-chat on the phone as well. And until then, have a ball.